Look at that bumpy stick. What's up, everybody, and thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. I have a unexpected but very special, albeit short episode for you today. It has something to do with this box that was just delivered to my front door that I have been waiting all week for, even though it's only Tuesday. But this is a very special box because this box is from Claysmith Cams out in California, who was the very first company to agree to be a sponsor for Project Cinder. So huge thank you to these guys, and I cannot wait to show you guys what is in this box. So without further ado, let's open it up. All right, I have no idea if you guys can actually see into this box or not. It looks like you can, but I'm gonna assume that you can. First up, it looks like we got a couple of banners here. So it looks like they, Claysmith Cams sent us a bunch of swag along with here. But before I actually get into this box, I want to talk a little bit about Claysmith Cams. So if you don't know who Claysmith Cams is, what are you doing? Okay? So Claysmith Cams is a third generation family owned business out in California. They specialize in junior dragster motors and camshaft grinds and a couple of other things, and they are really, and I cannot stress this enough, awesome. So yeah, go check them out. If you need a custom grind camshaft, or you need custom hardware, reach out to Claysmith Cams, see what they have to offer, because odds are they're gonna be great. They are American owned and operated. They source American material, so it's just fantastic business altogether. So please go check out Claysmith Cams. And again, thank you guys so much for being sponsors for Project Cinder. We really appreciate it. And let's dig into this box. So first things first, looks like we have a couple of banners. So, oh yeah, that is baller. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna cover up my own head here. Claysmith Cams banner, and with the iconic Mr. Horsepower logo. So pretty dope. Looks like there's a couple in here. Let's go ahead and open up the other ones just to see if they are the same. They are, so okay, so that one's the same. I am going to assume that there are 3 of everything in here because we have 3 members on our team, and let's be honest, those guys are awesome, and they probably gave one for each of us. Yeah, that would appear to be the case. So I am going to assume that is the case for most of the stuff in here. Holy cow, we got a lot of decals. So we're gonna be decaling everything. So let's see what else we got here. We got t-shirts, awesome. I'm large, and it looks like large. How very nice. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of these up. Nice, that's the back. And that is the front. Very nice. That in the black version, I think I look more appealing in black. Apparently, I forgot how to put on a shirt. All right, let's see here. So we got more t-shirts. All right, into the meat of it. So I'm gonna shift this off to the side for now. I'm gonna pull these out one at a time so you guys can actually see them very well. It looks like the first thing we have here. Let's go ahead and pop this open. I actually don't know what this is. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this is a set of hydraulic oiling lifters. So for those of you not familiar with our build, Project Cinder, it is the straight 6 4200 from 1968. 2 lifters per, so a total of 12 lifters. Because we're going to a Yellowterra roller rocker assembly, we have the oiling lifters that also push up the oil through the push rods and then lubricate the valve train assembly. So that is fantastic. Let's see what we got here. All right, so what we have here in this box is a set of ARP head studs. So if you guys are not familiar with ARP, again, what are you doing? So ARP is just straight up the best fasteners you can get for automotive fasteners and automotive products, bar none. So this is a head stud kit. The original head actually used bolts. So does the aftermarket head that we are using, but it is compatible with bolts. We have gone with ARP head studs because they are much stronger than bolts, and we're going to be doing a significant increase in power compared to the stock version of this motor. So this was pretty much a non-starter. We had to have these. So it looks like it also comes with a little bit of ARP Racing swag included with it. So that's awesome. You can bet that's going to go up alongside all the Claysmith stuff on the wall of fame in the garage that we're working on. So yeah, that is pretty exciting. Stud kit, that is fantastic. For those of you who do not know, ARP actually makes a series of grade 8 stainless hardware that's actually stronger than the minimum grade 8 requirements of 150 KSI. They actually start at 180 KSI for their entry level hardware of stainless hardware. So if you're like me, and you hate rust, and you like shiny things, and you hate structural failures, definitely check those out because they were worth it. So awesome. Thank you very much again to Claysmith for sending us these. Yes, so I was correct. These are indeed the main studs. So these are very similar to the head studs. Again, a lot stronger, used to attach the main bearings to the block. So these are going to be a fantastic upgrade. And one of the things I actually love about head studs is that they're so easy to install because of the hex on the end compared to bolts. I mean, it's just so darn easy. So that is fantastic. And now for the gem of the show, or the star, I should say. I'm not going to give out any prizes to whoever guesses what's in this long box, as you can probably guess just from the name of the company alone. So let's dig it out of here. All right, so we got some more Claysmith stickers. We're going to have to sticker my entire house at this rate. Move this out of the way. Let's go ahead and roll this. Oh, I love the smell of machine oil. It's like perfume. It's basically an aphrodisiac for men. I'm just kidding. Whatever floats your goat. Oh, look at that bumpy stick. Oh. All right, so in case you don't recognize it, this is the camshaft for our motor. So this is a 274 grind camshaft, ground by none other than the man himself, Nick Woods, over at Claysmith Cams. So I think this is a 224 at 50 thousandths lift. So this camshaft, its grind is going to be a little bit more aggressive towards the mid-range on power. So it's got fair vacuum on the low end, and it's going to have more aggressive power on the mid-end, on the mid-range high end. And one of the reasons why we went with this particular grind, as opposed to say something that's better with torque on the low end, is we already have a straight six, which means we have torque going through the roof already, especially since we're increasing our power so much. The other reason is we are hooking this up to a manual transmission, specifically a Tremec T5, which means that we can spool the motor up a little bit before we actually engage the clutch and start engaging that torque power curve so that we don't stall out. So that's part of the reason why we went with this grind. This thing looks great. I'm just gonna go over it a little bit more. I think it's got a E-coat on it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, just look at that. So you've got the little oiling passage. So yeah, so this thing's gonna pull fair vacuum and idle, but because we're going to electronic fuel injection with sequential port fuel injection, and we're going to coil near plug spark, all the other portions of the motor that would normally require vacuum we don't need, which means that vacuum is going to get diverted to pulling in the air into the motor. And when we're running at higher RPMs, we're gonna start seeing higher gains in vacuum anyway. So we're gonna get a nice kind of low beat idle, and it's just gonna sound cherry. So yeah, this is gonna be one of the keys to unlocking all that horsepower in that motor. So I'm gonna put this back here in just a second, but it looks like that is everything out of this box. So again, thank you so much to everyone at Claysmith Cams, and thank you for having the faith to invest in Engine Gremlin and Project Cinder. We're definitely going to do you guys proud. We cannot wait to put this motor build together and show you what we can do. Again, thank you guys so much for being sponsors, our very first sponsor, no less, for this build. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like what you see, like what we do, please be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell button so that you never miss a chance when we release a video. Check us out on Instagram at Engine Gremlin 6. You can also find us on Twitter at Engine Gremlin, and here on YouTube at the Engine Gremlin channel. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.